If you want to work on stronger, more stable shoulders and shoulder blades, that scapula area, I've got a little flow for you. Dr. Marcia here, your friendly neighborhood physical therapist, certified yoga teacher, and author of Movement Everybody. So we'll be on the ground, the floor, the bed, the couch, whatever, as long as you got enough room to flail your arms around and be somewhat horizontal. You don't have to be flat, lay on a pillow or a wedge if you need to. So, optional weights, hand weights that you can hold. Ankle weights work too. Bands, kind of might not work here, but have them nearby if you need them, that's fine. Okay? Yoga blocks are also helpful for comfort and different cueing options that I'll bring up throughout the practice. So we're going to lay down as we get ready to work on some shoulder action. I got to move some stuff out of my way here. Alrighty, so lay down, whatever way is comfortable. At this very moment, the legs don't matter. My legs are already up because we're going to do that later. If you're not interested, you want to be flat, that's cool. Let's just take a couple of breaths here. Big obnoxious breaths. 2 more. 1 more. All right, let's get a little bit loosened up. We're going to rotate knees close-ish together, side to side, trying to get into that low back. Rotate side to side for a couple rounds. You can move slower than me if you'd like. You can go farther than me if you'd like. Up to you. Let's do about 2 more wherever you are. And come back to center. Obviously, if your knees were not up, it would look like this. Sorry, I didn't mention that if that wasn't obvious. Now let's all have our legs up. Hopefully we're ready for that. Let's get into the wrists. So keeping the hands open, not really worried about form or like being real specific with the motion. Just some circles. Switch directions. So this will help us if we're gonna hold weights and things later. Let's curl the fingers in and then pull them out. Curl the fingers in, pull them out. 1 more, curl the fingers in, pull them out. Nice, shake it out. Sensational. All right, so let's start with some more action in the upper back. So we're going to push the elbows or the hands into the floor and try to kind of squeeze your shoulder blades so much that maybe you even like lift up and poke your chest out a little bit, okay? So we breathe in, squeeze, poke your chest out. Your neck is not doing anything. Relax. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. Nice. Let's get into the neck a little bit. Looking side to side. Swimming ears to shoulder, sliding side to side. Or you can lift up and do that if you're in the mood. Go ahead and rest that neck down. Get back. Get your hair right if it got in the way. Let's do some arm circles next. You have 2 options. You can do bent arm, or you could do straight arm. And then you can, when you come down, rest on the ground or lift the whole time and hover. Up to you, whatever you'd like to do, okay? Take a breath. We're gonna opt for both at a time, but we're gonna do 4 each direction. So if you don't think both at a time will work, you can do 2 and 2. That's perfectly fine. Alrighty, so let's start with sliding up towards our ears. Lift the arms up if you'd like. Bring it down. Boom, that's 1. Again, sliding or hovering. Back down. That's 2. If you're doing 1 at a time, switch directions. On this next one, 2 at a time, we're also switching directions. I don't know why I cued it like that. Whatever, don't mind me. Let's get another one in that opposite direction. Nicely done. Alrighty, if you did your one at a time, go ahead and get your circles in on the other side. The rest of us can get some wiggles out, or whatever stretch, maybe keep doing some more circles. Up to you. And let's all rest. Okay, we're gonna start our first strengthening exercise, which will look like serratus punches, which will look like straight arms. Everything is staying on the mat, the bed, whatever you're on, except for your shoulders. Your shoulders will lift up. That is the serratus punch, okay? So let's all try out some without any weights. Straight arms, squeeze your arms straight, lift up and down, okay? Up and down. That's 2, let's do 6. 3, 4, 5, and 6. You see the pacing? Super chill. If that felt pretty okay to you, go ahead and grab weights for the next round. I'm gonna breathe for a second. Sensational. Let's go straight arms. So we lift up and come down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alrighty, lower the arms down. Take a rest for a second. Okay, next we're going to do some tricep extensions. So we're back to that straight arm position, and this time we're going to bend the elbows. Your hand might end up by your face, on the side, or to the floor, and then we're going to come back up. So let's try together without weights. This one, I really want you to focus on, if you didn't before, squeezing your shoulder blades together and pushing down into the mat. Everything right here is locked and loaded and active, even though I'm just moving at my elbow, right? So we're in position, we'll lower down and back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. If that felt pretty okay, grab some weights for the next round. Breathe. All right, let's get to it. Straight arms. Bend that elbow down. Back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, rest for a second. Now, we're going to do another round of each, but we are going to combine it. We are going to combine it. Blech, whatever, words are hard. So we're going to do arms up, serratus, lower, tricep. Okay, a little coordination. I think you'll be okay. You can handle it. You're welcome to try with or without the weight. If you start with the weight and you're like, this ain't it, drop the weight, come back and join us. Alrighty, get ready, take a breath. Arms up. We're locked and loaded in the scaps. Reach up, lower down, triceps, straighten. Punch, lower down, triceps, straighten. This is number 3. Reach up, lower down, really squeeze to the floor. Bend the elbows, back up. Number 4, reach up, pull it down. Elbows, back up. 2 more times, up, pull. Elbows, and down. Last one, up, pull. Elbows, back down. Take a break. Shake it out if you need to. Should be some muscle action happening there. Hopefully, maybe. Okay, alrighty. Take a breath. Nicely done. Now we're going to get, we were kind of like right here tucked in. Come out a little bit and put the elbows down. And then maybe your hand rests kind of like on your belly or your side, whatever resting spot it comes to. And then from there, your arm will stay, or your elbow will stay down, and you're just gonna rotate up. So we're gonna work on some external rotation. Rotate up. External rotation. And we're gonna go till we're like straight up, fingers to the ceiling. We're not really going past it. At least not today. Let's do 2 more. That'll make it 5. And that'll make it 6. So if that felt pretty okay, grab your weights. Start on your body. Breathing in. Lift up. Lower down. 1. Lift up. Lower down. 2. Up. Lower down. 3. Lift up. Lower down. 4. Up. Nice and slow. 5. Up. Optional, come back on your last number 6 as slow as you can. Nice. And relax. You can drop the weight. We're going to try something else. So your elbows are still in that position where they're a little away from your body. We're still there. And then we're going to use our muscles to pull up like a floor press. So pull up, or push up rather. Push up and down. Let's do 4 more. 2 more. And see if when you come down, you could really focus on pushing the floor. So we're kind of getting both directions. All right, if that felt pretty good, you know the cadence of what we got going on. Grab your weights. So we're here and we push up. The arms will kind of come together. And then we pull down, pull into the ground. Push away, pull into the ground. Push away, pull into the ground. 3 more. Push till the arms straighten. Pull again and pull. 1 more and pull. Okay, nicely done. So next we're gonna combine. Wow, didn't see that coming. So we're gonna start hands on our body, rotate, press, down, rotate, okay? If you know you felt good with weights, go ahead and get your weights. Start on the body, breathing in and out. All right, let's go. Nice and gentle and slow. Out, up, pull down, push into the ground, lower, that's 1. Rotate, lift, pull, rest. That's 2. Rotate, lift, pull, and down. Halfway there. Rotate, push, pull, lower. Rotate, push, pull, lower. 2 more, I think. I might have messed up the count in my head. Things happen. I'm only human. Not sure. Last one. Pushing up. Squeeze that floor. Rest it down. Drop the weights. Shake it out. Nicely done. Good work on the shoulders, scapula, some muscles that'll keep you steady and stable for doing things. That's always important. And now we're gonna actually close out with one of the things we started with, those arm circles. So we'll see how things feel. Maybe they feel differently. So we're going to do either elbows bent or elbows straightened, 1 arm at a time or 2 arms at a time, up to you. I'm gonna go with bent. So let's start with up here, down to the floor. Maybe you slide, maybe you hover, coming up. Maybe you move even slower than me. Don't move faster than me. You're not allowed. But maybe you move even slower than me. That'd be cool. Let's do 3. So that's the last one. Now switch directions. If you were doing 1 arm at a time, switch arms. Finish up your 3 circles if you're doing that opposite direction or the opposite arm, and then rest it down. Maybe take the next 10 seconds to do whatever else you feel like your body is asking for or needs in this moment. Maybe you need a little twist, maybe you need a little stretch and a reach. Whatever feels good, go ahead and take that time. I'm coming up, you don't have to come up, that's unrelated. Okay, nicely done. And that's pretty much all I have for you today. That's your little strength stability circuit. We got into serratus punches, that's over here. We got into triceps, we got into external rotators. We even did a little pec action. We even did a little bit of shoulder blade action. Pretty well-rounded kind of shoulder and scap move. You're welcome to maybe add some neck stretches if you feel like you want to do something else or you need some more cool down time. That'd be a pretty good thing to add to the end of this. Otherwise, let me know you like this so I can keep making more stuff. And let's chat in the comments. See ya.